Funding provided by
You work hard to feed them well. That's why at Fairway, we're committed to our foundation of personalized service while treating our customers like family and valuing our employees. Fairway Meat and Grocery, that's what we're all about.
by Muscle Lighting, the sports lighting specialists, providing lighting systems for you, your project, and your community.
State Championship Volleyball here from downtown Cedar Rapids. Iowa PBS is here to bring you the Class 4A State Volleyball title match. As today, it will be the top-seeded Western Dubuque Bobcats against the Go-Hawks of Waverly-Shell. Hi, get number one with Kathy Bresnahan. I'm BJ Shaven. And Kathy, game 2 of the championship day here. And it's a dandy in Class 4A. You've got Waverly-Shell, a team that's been cruising right along against the top overall seed in Western Dubuque.
Yeah, you know, and they're both such strong programs and have such strong coaching staffs. Western Dubuque, of course, is favored, but you cannot dismiss what a scrappy Waverly-Shell team can do.
Let's take a look at the resume. First up for Waverly-Shell. Here's a team that's making their 12th overall trip to state. They've got a trio of senior leaders in Beckett, Sedgwick, and Behrens. They can all get it done. And of course, they've got the dean of all coaches in the state of Iowa, Coach Wooden. What a tremendous job she's done over the years.
You can never, Yvonne is just such a classy lady, and she always has her teams prepared, and that's what makes it so fun to compete against her.
Now on the other side of the net, you take a look at Western Dubuque, their 3rd straight trip to state. They're on a 26-match winning streak, and I tell you what, they've got one of the best quarterbacks in all of the state in Madison Moss.
She is really special, and she's got a lot of hitters to put the ball up, and she disperses it well. She keeps the defense guessing.
Let's now be introduced to these teams. Here's today's public address announcer, Tim Fitzpatrick.
It's time to meet our teams. First, please welcome to the floor, the Waverly-Shell Go-Hawks. And now, please welcome the Western Dubuque Bobcats. It's now time to introduce players and coaches for today's 4A championship matchup. First of all, for the Go-Hawks from Waverly-Shell, here are your non-starters. Number 3, Ava Kramer. Number 4, Lindsay Abend. Number 10, Kennedy Wykers. Number 13, Elizabeth Frericks. Number 15, Brooke Willis. Number 16, Caitlin Egena. And number 17, Emma Thompson. Your assistant coaches, Bethany Rewerts, Abby Grapp, and Taylor Bieneman. And now, here are your starters for the Go-Hawks. Junior number 1, Ellie Thompson. A senior, number 5, Avery Beckett. A senior, number 7, Ashley Harn. A senior, number 11, Sophie Sedgwick. A junior, number 12, Avery Wykers. And a junior, number 14, Paige Hendricks. Your libero, senior, number 6, Annika Behrens. Head coach for Waverly-Shell, Yvonne Wooden. And now, let's meet the Western Dubuque Bobcats. Here are your non-starters. Number 3, Isabel Ernzen. Number 5, Ava Demmer. Number 6, Erica Ernzen. Number 12, Haley Wolfkohl. Number 13, Franny Heiberger. Number 15, Emma Kepler. And number 20, Kylie Ganson. Your assistant coaches, Libby Ganson, Brooke Klosterman, Ashley Botsford, and Mariah Kramer. And now, here are your starters for the Western Dubuque Bobcats. A senior, number 4, Meredith Ball. A senior, number 7, Natalie Ulrichs. A senior, number 10, Maddie Harris. Junior, number 11, Libby Lansing. A senior, number 14, Anna Kleesner. And a senior, number 18, Madison Moss. Your libero, a junior, number 1, Ella Meyer. Head coach for the Bobcats, Megan Sherman. And now, please turn your attention to the area in front of the scorers table as we introduce our officials for this 4A championship. Our first referee, Suzanne Jensen. Second referee, Carl Woldridge. Line judges, Jennifer Lewis and Jean Statlander. All right, who's ready for state championship volleyball?
We are. Let's take a look at the keys to this match. First up for Waverly-Shell, Kathy, what do they need to do?
You know, they need to ride the momentum that got them here. They have to play their brand of ball. They play a little bit different defense and control the net, because Western Dubuque is a dominant team, and Waverly's got to get some stops at the net.
How about for the Bobcats?
They've got to handle the moment. It's not easy being number 1. It's not easy to have a long winning streak. Handle the moment, stay within play, and then serve with confidence. Sometimes they get in a little bit of serving runs, but I think it's more handling that number 1 seed.
So here we go. Both teams wearing white jerseys. Both teams have black numbers. Waverly-Shell trimmed in gold, and for the Bobcats of Western Dubuque, trimmed in red.
I'm glad we're not playing basketball.
Exactly. So we have the flip. And we are ready for the 4A state championship. Earlier today in 5A, Pleasant Valley bested Cedar Falls 3-0. The 4A championship is ready to get started with Natalie as the opening serve comes your way. Waverly-Shell with the big attack by Beckett. Her name will be called a lot today. Beckett will flare it up. And the ball was ruled out. So Waverly-Shell will get the side out. So the opening point goes to the Go-Honks.
In that case, must get the net antenna coming over. I missed it entirely, but that's why we have such good officials out there.
And the quick middle as the knockdown happens, as Madison Moss gets the kill. Normally a passer, but here sees the opportunity.
Absolutely. I mean, she's not the tallest player on the court, but she knew exactly what to do with that ball.
Western Dubuque with Moss. And we have a whistle. And a net violation. Going to be called against Western Dubuque. Point Waverly-Shell.
2 unforced errors. Very uncharacteristic, but we said it in the last match. Let the teams get to about 8 points each and then settle in. Then we'll see what the match is going to look like.
What a strike!
Holy cow!
Meredith Ball!
That was done with emphasis.
Ball, a 5'11" senior. Had over 400 kills this season. Now the match back, Weiker's shot handled. And the attack long, side out Waverly-Shell. Nobody gonna run away and hide here today. Waverly-Shell up.
And Maddie Harris is gonna take a lot of those backcourt attacks. She's just gotta keep that ball more in front of her hitting shoulder and not above her hitting shoulder.
Here's Beckett. A little short on the strike by Weiker, side out Western Dubuque.
I'm not a fan of setters tipping on side outs or on serve receive because the defense is in the correct spot, or they should be. The longer the rally, the more likely that dump will work.
Moss's serve. Point, Waverly-Shell. Now we're going tick for tack to begin. This is a different feeling than what we've seen in the 5A title game. Each of these two teams going right at one another.
Exactly. They look like they have no nerves. They're swinging away. The last match we saw all tips to start the sets.
Paige Heinrichs serving. Ball, shot handled. Quick tap. And nothing happening at home. Wiesner trying to go with the quick dump. Nothing there, and Waverly-Shell with their largest lead here at 2. Might have had some indecision there. Ball blocked at the net. The height of Weiker's paying off. The 6'2 junior has had a number of blocks here at the state tournament. Why? I mean, she's very difficult to get around.
Well, exactly. She's 6'2". One of the taller kids on the court this afternoon. You've got to move the set away from her. Make her move and get out there to set the block. Don't set it right in front of her.
Service error. Western Dubuque will serve now.
Run the offense away from her. That's what they got to do.
This is Meredith Ball. They're going to say that one did not get tipped. 4 hits called against Waverly-Shell.
And that was the down official calling that. He's the one that signaled it for the up official. Because it was right by him, he could see it.
Was Sedgwick led that with the pass, but it was capitalized by Ashley Harn, the 5'8 senior.
Oftentimes it's just a directional hit, not a hard hit, not a tip. Catches teams off guard, and you have better control of where you want that ball to go.
With Barron's out of the back.
Nice job, Anna Klusner.
Wiesner very strong at the net, too.
She was ready for that.
It's a 1-point set here. Here's Ella Meyer to serve. And that got in. Libby Lansing.
It's always interesting at the start of a match to see how teams are going to identify as both these teams right now are swinging away. Last match they started out with all, like we said, all tipping. This team is going to be. These teams are very aggressive, even in serving.
Yeah.
I mean, they're seeing those missed serves. They're going aggressive, which is fun for the fans to watch.
So Waverly-Shell back in the state tournament, as we mentioned, for the 12th time. They've made it their way here to Cedar Rapids 6 out of the last 10 years. Haven't won a title since 2011. And a kill put down by Harris for Western Dubuque to tie this one up at 8.
That's going to be the open area for West Dubuque to hit because, oh, I'm sorry. Waverly-Shell plays what's called a middle-up defense. And so that means their middle person is all the way up behind the blocker.
Western Dubuque on that kill by Lansing with their first lead of the day. We've had 5 ties, now 1 lead change.
Nice swing.
And a kill right in the middle by Lansing.
I think they're going to want to put a double block on Libby Lansing. She's too strong of a hitter out of the middle, not to double block her. We'll see if they make that adjustment after a couple more kills.
From the back row. Here's
Nice
Beckett.
swing.
Beckett has had a huge state tournament. 18 kills in the semifinals and gets one here.
When she has almost double the kill numbers for the rest of her teammates. I mean, she's their go-to, but they have a lot of hitters on that team.
And it will be an attack error. Harris had a little bit too much time there, trying to drop that one in. We're tied at 10.
That's one of those whoops, dang it.
What a nip and tuck match as Sedgwick serve is handled. Oh, what a shot down the line by Maddie Harris.
Dynamic. You know, the block is set up pinched in to make her hit line. They have a defense behind that, but it didn't matter. Maddie Harris was putting that ball down, even though she was hitting it where Waverly-Shell wanted her to hit it. They just couldn't dig it up.
Harris, senior, playing her best volleyball right now. The quick dump. Barron's able to take it back up. The tap. From the back row. And that's going to go wide. And long. 11-11 our score.
This backcourt attacks, you really have to jump further back behind the ball to swing. Or they're going to go deep on you.
7 ties so far. 1 lead change.
There's a hole.
Look out below. Ball got that in.
Madison set that up by making it look as she was going to set the middle, held that middle blocker for Waverly, and that left her wide open for ball on the outside.
Beckett. With great recovery there. And ball again.
You know, she didn't have it. Yeah, and she didn't have any time to transition. So instead of swinging away with no transition, she wiped the ball off the blockers out of bounds for the point. Smart play. Smart senior.
Western Dubuque matching their largest lead here at 2. And that time, Wankers just cannot get underneath the ball. Let's take a look at it here at the net.
She'd like that one back, I think. She overran the set a little bit. Ball was too far above her.
Waverly-Shell down by 4 now.
I think Yvonne's going to call timeout. Yeah, she is.
Needs it. This thing was nip and tuck, and now Western Dubuque using the multitude of hitters that they have to take the lead. Let's go inside of the huddle of Waverly-Shell.
Yeah, I think we got a few nerves. We're hitting some balls out of bounds, okay? We take care of that, and we're all right, all right? Get those nerves under control. You're doing a great job of reading what they're doing, protecting our back row, okay? Serve, receive, keep it up. Hey, number 13 just went in, right? Okay, so they're not going to give her the ball. So right now you've got. All right, hey. Get there, okay? Hey, come on, Bobcats, let's go.
That's the head coach, Megan Sherman of Western Dubuque, talking things over with her team. Team went 33-3 into the state championship match. Lost only 5 sets during the 26-match winning streak. Yesterday, Kathy, when we talked to her, she didn't want to talk about that match winning streak. She said, we're just solely focused on the championship game.
Absolutely. She's brought that program so far. One year we won state. I think we had 36-6. 2 of our losses were to West Dubuque the first year. Like, who the heck is this woman, and what is she turning West Dubuque into? Well, we've seen. She's just got a strong program. And now that they're in the Mississippi Valley Conference, that's going to give them tough competition all the time.
A net violation called against Western Dubuque, so it puts their score at 15-12. Side out for the Go Hawks. So here is Avery Beckett now serving, the University of South Dakota recruit. Listed at 5'11", the flare. Ball in the middle, and she was set up perfectly by Madison Moss.
Single block. I think they're going to have to rethink that after this first set if they want to double block the middle.
And the misfire. Harn could not get a good swing at it.
You know, it's a smart idea. Right now, the nerves are playing a role in the passing and the setting. We're going to see Waverly settle down here. And they need to pretty soon in this set.
And serve and error.
Those are the breaks they keep getting. And we said for Western Dubuque, serve with confidence. That was our key to the match, and they've missed a few. Big block was ready.
That time they had the double block on.
And they were waiting there. You see the blockers already sitting there before the ball even gets to the hitter.
Paige Heinrichs ready to serve it again. With a quick dump by Sedgwick. Moss goes to the back row, and how about the putback by Wykers?
She was all ready for that little roll shot, wasn't she?
You can't go soft on Wykers.
No, you got to go around her. She's got that long reach. She's going to take away that soft stuff.
Ball with the big swing. And I believe that hit the antenna. And it puts their score at 17-16, and a timeout going to be taken here by Western Dubuque.
And the donut, okay? Just don't give it to them too easy, okay? Keep it going, keep good blocks, okay? Let's go, keep it up. Here we go. Keep momentum. Ready? Go up.
That was Coach Wooden. She's got a senior-led team here, and she told us yesterday that everybody knows their role, knows the examples, and as we see what they were able to do as they made their way here to the state championship, coming in at 44-7. You see Western Dubuque a winner over Heelan in the opening round. Then they bested Marion. Waverly-Shell had to go to 5 sets to beat Oskaloosa. Then they took down North Scott yesterday in a very emotional win for Coach Wooden. As just tears erupted from Coach Wooden and her family, of course, in 2020. She said that game was, she can remember her son, Kurt, that they lost in 2020. And now they're riding high for the championship here, but down by a point.
You know, when you get older as a coach, you never know when you're going to have an opportunity again. So Yvonne, you're just thrilled to be back there. Meantime, West Dubuque did what they needed to do here on the outside. After just hitting the net antenna, now they're coming back and ball puts the ball down with authority.
Sedgwick.
Tight set. Tight set's always trouble.
Into the net. So the Bobcats will get the point here, and they extend their lead back to 3. Their largest was at 4. We've seen 7 ties here early on, 1 lead change, which put Western Dubuque out in front. Here's ball serve again. Side out, Waverly-Shell.
And for Waverly, you want to earn some of your points, not just get the side-out points because of missed serves. You got to feel like you can win some points, and that's really important for a team.
And the big swing. on the outside. Heiberger. Take a look at this.
Boy, big blocks right there waiting for her. She still powered it through.
And that's going to be a long attempt by Maddie Harris.
And that's so open. That's a tough spot to get to.
Just surprised that Waverly-Shell has not found Avery Beckett, their go-to person here so far, very much in this match. She only has 1 kill.
Right, she's been kind of quiet, but you know what? They're hanging in here without her, so if they start figuring out how to get her involved, it should bode for good things for them.
Side out Bobcats. Ulrichs will drop back to serve. There's Beckett.
Oh, nice try.
They were able to get the pancake, but nobody there to help out on the backside. Side out Waverly-Shell.
I think they must have heard you say, get Beckett involved. She shows you why she's one of the better swings in the state.
And the service error. Western Dubuque closing in. Sedgwick to Beckett. That one hit tape and threw off the defense.
It sure does. It's really tough when the ball on a serve or a kick goes off the net that hard. And you got to make that adjustment. You're standing where you need to behind your block, where you're trying to funnel her, and then it does that.
So 1 point set here to begin the 4A championship. And a timeout taken here by Western Dubuque. The Bobcats had a 3-point lead trying to close it out, but let's go inside of the huddle of Western Dubuque to see what they have to say here.
Okay, starts with that pass. Listen, they're scouting us off of our Marion film, okay? Their middle's got all their kills to right here. We cannot let anyone swinging out of the middle get another kill to this spot. That's where they're aiming, okay? Hold yourselves accountable right there.
Yeah, hey, you guys just have to execute an offense too, right? Like, create holes in the block. Zone 6 is open, okay? Zone 6, visualize.
Hey, side out and we're in control, okay? One side out, we're in control. Here we go. Let's go.
We got it.
The hit you just saw that caused coach call timeout is what they're talking about. Someone's got to either block that spot away from them hitting back across the defense, or the defense has got to adjust and go pick that up. Apparently Marion must have done it quite a bit, because that's what she referred to.
And it's a service error. That one just went long for Thompson.
Changes the whole outcome of the set if that ball lands in. Changes everything. Volleyball is a game of inches.
And McCappler rotates in. Beckett, long, and we're at set point.
I think you might see the WD hitter go ahead and try to tip the ball here, catch him off guard.
And that was long. And the set goes to Western Dubuque, 25-21. The second set here in the 4A championship comes your way in just a moment.
Coming to Iowa PBS, a journey inside the historic buildings of Iowa's first capital, Iowa City. Stories of culture, history, and gridiron grandeur intertwined with the structures that still remain. Join us for an unparalleled tour of awe-inspiring architecture and soaring aerial perspectives. Historic Buildings of Iowa, Iowa City, only on Iowa PBS.
Coming November 29th.
Lord, guard and guide the
14 years we spent on this plane. You do it because it's more than a plane. It's a time machine with 4 engines. It's a story with wings. You do it because it's the Memphis Belle.
Tune in or stream Sunday at 1 p.m.
Do you Snapchat? So does Iowa PBS. Add Iowa PBS or snap our code. Get live peeks at our productions as they happen in real time. See exclusive behind-the-scenes content. Connect with all our social networks at iowapbs.org/social.
Western Dubuque takes the opening set 25-21. Coach Kathy Bresnahan, I'm BJ Shaven, and that opening set, pretty interesting. It was nip and tuck early on, but then Western Dubuque, as they've done all season, got composed and took it home.
Yeah, you know, they're talented enough. They know how to take over a match, take over a set, and you start to see them assert themselves. I think they're going to push a little bit harder this set.
Let's take a look at that first set highlights here. As we mentioned, it was nip and tuck here early on. I should take a look at Moss trying to get everybody involved, but the block at the net, effective at moments for Waverly-Shell. Beckett with one of her couple kills there. Western Dubuque finally able to gain the composure, and they found Ball. She had 5 kills in that opening set. And then, of course, everybody got involved. Lansing with the kill there. Ball again down the line, was able to spot that one. As we take a look at your statistics through that opening set, the Bobcats with 13 kills, helped out by Moss's 12 assists, 18 digs for Western Dubuque, and each team with an ace. So we go into the second set, and Western Dubuque, she'll look at it, 33-3 on the year when they win the opening set. They're 33-0.
That's what you want to do. You saw they had almost 2-to-1 kill ratio. And that's what we mean. They're playing a little bit more aggressive. I think Waverly is going to make a run here, but they've got to earn their points. They were waiting too much for Western to make mistakes. You got to earn your points when you're in a state championship.
Ranked #1 all year was Western Dubuque. Won state softball. 3rd trip in as many years to the title game. They've been in each of the last 3 trips they've made here. They've been in the state championship. 2 out of the last 3 have yet to bring home that championship. But this year feeling a little bit different. Waverly-Shell now trying to turn the tide and even this matchup. We'll turn to Ashley Harn to get things started here for Waverly-Shell. And it starts off with Lansing with the kill in the middle, set up by Moss.
That's that opening in the middle back. When you play a middle up defense, it's always going to be open. Normally, that's not where you can hit very easily, but against this defense, you can. Every defense gives up something.
Back deflected.
Nice kill for Beckett. I think we'll see them use her a little bit more this set.
I would say now with 4 kills on the match, on the season, had over 447 now.
Nice look.
And gets a quick point for her team here to take a 2-1 advantage.
She could have put that ball anywhere, and she looked across the net. You'll see her look over there and set the ball back away from the defense. Outstanding job. Good court perception.
Back row attack, handled by Behrens. Sedgwick back to Behrens. Moss to the middle, quickly dump back. To Ball. The quick tap. And Waverly-Shell unable to catch up. We're tied at 2.
Both teams kind of just feeling each other out again. Started the second set. I always think by about 0.4 or 5, one team starts to assert themselves. We'll see what happens.
Kapler serve, it's an ace!
Annika Behrens doesn't get ace served very often. So they'll probably go right back at her again. See, it's a two-person serve receive. Now she delivers perfect.
Beckett. Able to get that down. Beckett, not only can she strike the ball hard, but has some great touch.
And that was the problem area that Coach Megan Sherman pointed out to her team. Teams are going back to that part of the court on defense. Tips and hits.
Is that on a t-shirt somewhere?
Tips and hits, it could be. I was making sure I enunciated correctly.
That time Beckett could not get square with the ball. Side out, Western Dubuque tied at 3.
A lot of pressure on your passers when you just have two people handling the entire responsibility here. Big hole. Nice stop there.
Moss to ball.
Great series for Ball. She stopped that hitter one-on-one and then came back with a smart place to tip.
Couple of lead changes, couple of ties here in the second set. See if Waverly-Shell Rock comes back. What a blast, but handled by Moss. Well, they're trying to get Wikers involved. And Ball says, I'll take care of it.
They hit to the middle of the court. Ball's on fire right now, defensively and offensively.
What a season she's had. Over 400 kills, 300 digs on the season. It's kind of a do-it-all type of player for Western Dubuque. Free ball here for the Bobcats.
You don't want to follow a free ball with sending another free ball over. That drives coaches crazy.
And Wikers able to get the point. Side out, Waverly-Shell Rock.
Avery Beckett is just so athletic. It's all over the court. She reads the defense well. Oh, boy.
And Ball, a little too strong, Waverly-Shell Rock.
Good thing they got out of the way. She would have her face this place.
Yeah. Ashley Harn able to move.
Great pass.
The tap, and it was effective. What a shot. Put out there by Maddie Harns.
Exactly. Great spot for that tip.
Was credited with the kill. 3 now here in this championship match. There's Wikers. So Paige Heinrichs ready to give it a go here for the Go Hawks. Team down by 1.
Nice swing.
And when Harris gets an opportunity, she cashes it in. The 5'10" senior comes up with the kill there.
And we haven't called her name much, but that was a great approach, great swing. Right through the hole in the block.
Oh, what a save by Sedgwick, but nobody can catch up to it.
Good try.
Lead back to 3. And a timeout going to be taken here by Waverly-Shell Rock. Let's hear what Coach Wooden has to say.
Just doing little things that you're not used to doing, okay? Come on, you can do it. Let's go. Ready? Go Hawks. What you doing? Go Hawks.
Short and concise.
The Wizard of Waverly. Been there for 33 years, 41 years as a head coach here in the state of Iowa. And as we talked about at the beginning of the broadcast here, over 1,100 wins in her career.
You know, and she's of the mindset, we've trained you to put you in position. You know what to do at this point. You're seniors on the court, you're experienced players, and kids do have to figure it out.
Well, they've played 51 matches this year going into the state championship
I
here.
couldn't believe
51.
that.
But when you look at it, they've only played 7 that were a best of 5 this year. The rest were best of 3s, part of some tournaments.
A lot of tournaments, yep. Great idea on the slide. She just got too far under the ball. That's such a timing play between the middle and the outside, middle and the setter.
Western Dubuque opening up their largest lead here at 4 and a service error by Meyer. Side out, Waverly-Shell wrong.
West Dubuque, stop those unforced errors. We'd have sizable leads in both these sets.
And an attack error. Waverly-Shell will hold serve here. 10-8.
That's exactly what Waverly wants. Get back in the match. We don't care how we do it. A scratch and a claw until we got it. That was a good point.
Behrens makes this a 1-point set. Sedgwick with the dig. Behrens will set it up. Beckett will play it up. Sedgwick to the side.
One of the longer rallies we've seen today. Good hustle.
And it will keep going. Moss, the slide, the attack. Behrens with the dig.
Huge up. I didn't think anybody was going to touch that hit.
Sedgwick. Thompson can't get it down. Now the back row attack, and it's an attack error. You can see Ball was calling for that.
I know. One, they had set the slide, they had set the middle, they had set the outside. That was a good try to go with the backcourt just for a different look.
A long point, and we're tied at 10. That time, Harris able to pound it home. Side out, Western Dubuque. The Bobcats had a 10-6 lead to see it tied up at 10. Dropping back is Natalie Ulrichs.
It was a tough angle to get from the right side there. She did a great job keeping that in play.
Madison Moss able to register a kill. 12-10 Bobcats. Harris. Behrens again with the dig. Sedgwick with the one-timer. Didn't go through. Beckett with the dig. A long point. Moss finding Lansing.
Very nice. Libby Lansing, that was really great play defense by West Dubuque, because I thought her second touch setter dump was going to go down, and they stayed true and stopped that from happening. Extend the play, win the point. Oh no.
And using the tape, Harris, a 4-point run by Western Dubuque after Waverly-Shell had a 4-point run to tie it up at 10.
I thought they were calling up hit the net in 10. I was like, oh, I need to see that again.
Just hit tape.
Yep. Nope, that's not going to be open on this defense.
Beckett. Harris with the blast, dug out of there.
Nope, that's 3.
Thompson shot, dug out by Ball. Sedgwick to the middle. Thompson, long.
Oh, Ball, nice job back there. And her teammates appreciating her efforts. First one run back there is her setter. Perfect pass.
And how about the block at the net by Lansing?
They were all over Ellie Thompson on that one.
Take a look at it here.
Oh boy.
And Ulrichs with the service error. Well, that ended a 6-point run there by Western Dubuque. Waverly-Shell getting a much-needed side out.
And so often those have come as a result of a missed serve. Just when they needed him the most. Perfect pass.
That got in. Harris is having herself a day.
She's enjoying every minute of it, isn't she?
7 kills here in the championship match.
That's how you like to see it go if you're a senior.
17-11, the Go Hawks are going to burn a timeout here.
And they have to.
See what Coach Megan Sherman has to say in the Western Dubuque huddle.
We are controlling the court in every aspect right now, okay? There isn't an open spot on our court, and that's
Oh, be quiet.
for them. Look for them to start tipping. Look for those roll shots. Be prepared for that. Otherwise, you keep doing you on defense, okay? Coach just said she noticed that the libero's starting to shift to zone 6. We're not changing anything right now because what we're doing is working, okay? So, yep. So, still our game. Stick to our game plan, okay? Hey, no momentum shifts here. Our game. Let's go.
Good huddle. We do our game. We do our defense. They're seeing some changes with Waverly-Shell Rock, but they're not going to adjust anything yet. But they're aware that they're there.
Sometimes you don't want to say anything to ruin the momentum, right?
Right, exactly. I'm guessing last year when she said, remember the momentum, they must have lost some last year in a key match.
Sedgwick to Thompson, handled by the Bobcats, and then they quick strike back. Libby Lansing getting involved. Madison Moss, over 1,000 assists on the season, and you can see why.
Exactly.
What an arsenal she has.
She sure does. She's got nice hitters there. And if Waverly's going to continue this block with a single blocker, they're going to be productive more often than not.
The big strike. Again, Libby Lansing on the slide.
They really ran that at a nice speed. A lot of the slides today have been slow developing, meaning it's a higher set. They ran that quicker. There's no way the defense was going to adjust to that. Perfect pass.
And into the net was Western Dubuque.
Good call.
Substitution number 13, Elizabeth Ferrix to the front row. Serving number 11, Sophie Cedar.
Or Thompson's shot handled out of the back row.
I guess so. Good job by Madison Moores to get that ball back up.
Beckett.
Nice swing. Nice swing, Avery Beckett. That's what your team needed. Beautiful line shot. That's just not an easy swing to make. We've seen a lot of them go deep today.
Oh, that pass to the front line a little long, and Lansing cashed in. that ball.
Officials were trying to talk in between themselves silently whether that was a backcourt attack by Waverly's setter. Good set. Oh, shoot.
Thompson could not get it around Ulrichs. And the largest lead here for Western Dubuque.
Waverly right on again needs a perfect pass. Find your biggest hitter. Let them take care of the ball. Right there.
Ball. When you go to the outside, especially on the left, she can really strike it.
She is, and she's not overly tall. She just has great ups. You gotta like the kid. She's always smiling, always laughing. Looks like she keeps her teammates loose. Nice approach.
And again in the middle, Moss. What a magician.
Perfect tip. Waverly's got to do something because Pleasant Valley, West Dubuque absolutely is feeling it, and they're feeling pretty cocky right now about their success. Not in a bad way. They're just excited, and they're playing like they expect to win.
Have a free ball now. In the back
Good up.
row. Beckett could not get.
Nice job, you guys.
Now Thompson.
Ellie Thompson.
Side out Waverly-Shell Rock.
Waverly's defense just made that point happen because they just kept it going and kept it going, and they finally got the ball to go down. That's exactly the medicine they need right now in this position. Even if you can't win this set, get a run going. That's why we play best of 5.
Beckett had that blocked at the net by Moss, but it was blocked out. Beckett with another kill. She has 9.
And Waverly's earned these last 2 points. I mean, that's what they got to start feeling, the success of them earning it and not just being given the point. Ooh, I thought they might call that.
And Ball able to get the kill. And we're at set point. Moss trying to serve it out.
Oh.
And that one was left
so
wide.
open. Madison Moas would like that one back.
Still at set point. Waverly-Shell Rock stays alive here.
And it wasn't poor Madison Moa, it was Franny Heiberger. Sorry, Madison, I shouldn't want to set her when it miss an overpass.
And Moss, and there's your second set point. The Bobcats take a 2-sets-to-none lead with a 25-17 decision here in the second set.
But you know, Waverly made a little run at it.
Back with more in a moment.
We wish you the merriest, the merriest. You'll cheer. It's a young.
Join Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, and their very musical families in a classic holiday celebration.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Do-re-mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That will bring us back to do.
Coming to Iowa PBS, November 27th.
The First World War.
France is in the midst of a war for its life.
The pilots conceived the idea of an all-American flying corps serving France.
I'm gonna go do some damage. That was their attitude. flying over a war zone was a very scary thing to do. Americans need to understand the incredible things that those guys did.
They give their lives for France.
Tune in or stream Monday at 8 p.m. Iowa PBS Passport offers more than 1,000 hours of your favorite PBS shows on demand anytime, anywhere. Shows like Masterpiece, American Experience, Antiques Roadshow, and more. Simply donate at least $5 monthly, ongoing, or $60 each year and start watching today.
See more of Iowa PBS online. Subscribe to Iowa PBS on YouTube. Connect with us on all our social networks at iowapbs.org/social.
So after 2 sets, Western Dubuque has a 2-0 lead. And we'll head to the 3rd set. They're trying to close it out to get a state championship here in volleyball, to do what they did in softball here over the summer on Iowa PBS. But what can Waverly-Shell do to get back in to this championship match?
Coach Wooden isn't the leading win leader in the state of Iowa history for no reason. She's got to get her kids relaxed, get out there, start playing Waverly ball, swing, win the long rallies.
Let's take a look at the 2nd set highlights here. Waverly-Shell trying to get going early, as this one was nip and tuck again. Had 5 ties in the early goings, but then Western Dubuque able to turn the tide with ball with some nifty shots down the line. And she had herself the 2nd set. She's got 11 kills overall and helped out by her teammates, Libby Lansing, Maddie Harris. Western Dubuque powerful down the stretch. You take a look at the kill total. They have doubled up Waverly-Shell. Some great passing too as well. And then, of course, service aces equal at 2, but the kill amount, I mean, the passes are coming through. Moss is really owning this game.
Yeah, and I think it wouldn't even be this close if West Dubuque wasn't missing so many serves. Waverly needs to set the tone right here. Good coverage.
Western Dubuque starts out with a point. Maddie Harris with another kill.
Big swing down the line. And that line is open, and you got a shorter blocker down the line. Sophie Sedgwick isn't going to be nearly as tall as her middle blockers are going to be.
Two touches ruled on the play.
Exactly. Oh, go ahead.
Bobcats open a 2-0 lead, and you know, Waverly-Shell needs a side out. They get one right there. I mean, we've seen it here in state championship before. If you get off to a slow start and you're down 2-0, things don't really turn out your way.
And Maddie Harris knew she should have gone up with that setter. She stopped her before, and she just was a little bit late reacting to the setter going up the dump. Very timely side out for Sophie Sedgwick. Her team needed that.
Maddie Harris with the side out. What a try. Did she get that in? Yes! Madison Moss.
There could have only been about a 1/4 inch of line remaining for that ball to touch. Very nice dump.
And it's an ace.
Momentum's a dangerous thing when the winning team has it. And they're feeling it. I mean, they're the #1 team. They haven't lost for a month.
And that got down.
At any age, confidence is an amazing thing. And you can see it in their body language right now for West Dubuque. You can see with the energy on the bench, they're feeling it.
Timeout taken here by Waverly-Shell, down by 5 here in the 3rd set.
If they get a hit, they get hit. Well, dig it out, okay? Make sure you get over there, okay? Ready?
I have no answers. So just like we talked about,
You know, it's probably a good thing I was never live mic'd in any of our championship games. I think I would have had that, they would probably have to mute that mute button or something, whatever, the delay button. For some reason, those 4 years in a row or 3 years in a row, they took off the live mics. I'm thinking it's conspiracy.
Western Dubuque 33-3 entering this championship game today. Their last loss was back on September the 14th against Iowa City Liberty, in which they lost 3-1. Other losses to Dike New Hartford, whom you'll see later today here on Iowa PBS in the 2A title game. And of course, they lost to open up the season against Cedar Falls. But it's been a long time. 26 straight match winning streak, and now up 7-1 as Ball registers a kill here.
You know, and like you said, that loss to Liberty, you're playing the #1 team in 5A in your conference. You're playing some of the best 4A teams in your conference. And then you're coming in here and show the experience of that.
Lansing with the kill.
West Dubuque is just clicking on all 6 cylinders right now.
Sedgwick to Beckett, and that's long. Boy, Beckett trying to encourage her team to get back into this. Down by 8 here. And they get a side out.
Be excited about that, Ellie Thompson. Your team needed it. You needed to stop that other team from smiling and having fun through the net. That's how you get it done.
Had 4 aces in the semifinals. Her team needs her now. Moss to the outside. That's Ball. Roll shot. And it's effective.
Perfect placement. And she disguises it so well. For young hitters, you don't have to show. I mean, everybody knows you're going to tip a roll shot, a bad set. That was a perfect set, perfect approach, and then she changed it up. That's why it was so pretty and so effective.
From the back row. And what? Western Dubuque has everything going right. Maddie Harris with a back row attack.
And they couldn't do anything with them early on. And then that's that whole confidence thing. When everything's going well, you can do anything.
And a service error. Side out. Western, or excuse me, Waverly-Shell Rock.
All right, go Hawks. Let's use this here.
That hit the net. Good scramble. But what a shot down the line by Ball.
She's having a heck of a championship match.
Boy, 3 Bobcats in double figures for kills. Ball with 13. Lansing with 11. And so far, Maddie Harris has 10.
That's as good a swing as you can have. That is just a pretty swing. And she's not that big a kid. Which I said earlier. She just plays with big heart. Oh my heavens. I think they thought the official was going to call that.
Waverly-Shell Rock still competing.
Absolutely.
We'll go with Paige Heinrichs. And an ace! Let's see if that's a momentum turner.
I think it could be. They earned 2 points in a row. They're feeling a little bit better about themselves. 12-5 feels a lot better than 11-1.
And a block back in the middle. Avery Wankers.
You say not so fast. We're still here. Now your goal, Waverly, is to get West Dubuque to call timeout. That should be their next goal here. Then you know you got them on the ropes for this set, or at least doubting themselves.
Sedgwick to Wykers.
Wow.
Moss able to get that over. Harn could not get underneath of it.
I don't know if she saw that big block across from her and decided to try to roll it over. But they were ready for him.
Wykers with the blast, set up wisely by Sophie Sedgwick. Going to be going on to play volleyball at Wartburg, averaging about nearly 10 assists per game. Set her team up well there.
She sure did. And it kept the blockers guessing on the other side of the net, which is what you have to do to give your hitters a chance. There's a kill.
Ella Meyer.
Oh boy.
A little long. Waverly-Shell trying to chip away here.
Tough serve. Oh boy.
Waverly-Shell getting a little closer, 14-9, down by as many as 10 here. That got in, another ace for the Go Hawks.
They've got to be starting feeling a little bit more confidence. There they go. That was way in.
Timeout taken here by Western Dubuque. Let's see what the Bobcats have to say.
We have to attack, okay? We're sitting back and we're waiting for them to make the errors. That's not going to happen. We're giving them momentum right now. You get after that ball and you attack. Let's go. You get out there and you get loud. Let them know what they're doing and get back to Bobcat volleyball. You are sitting back right now and you're getting complacent. Not okay. Do you understand me? Bobcat volleyball. Let's go. You got it. You got it. One more on three. 1, 2, 3, 1 more.
You know, I like a lot of times during a timeout, set up that side out play. Give your setter, tell your setter what you want her to set for each option. And take the pressure off your setter and your hitters and say, this is what we're running. 51, 112, or whatever it might be. And then you silently tell your setter who to set it to. But you don't say that in front of all the hitters.
Harn ready to give it a go. That just went wide.
Waverly would have erupted their student section if they would have got that drop in.
Back to a 5-point set here. Western Dubuque trying to close it out. 10 points to go to get their school's first ever state championship, but Waverly-Shell says, hold on here. Sedgwick.
Sedgwick's now won 2 out of 3 of those going against Harris. She might as well just keep going after it until they stop her.
Aces on the year for Sedgwick.
Nice set.
Beckett with the leaner. And it's a little wide. Side out Western Dubuque.
It's awful hard when that set's coming, the underarm pass is coming from behind your shoulder to try to keep that ball in play. There's a good spot.
That time, they're able to get the side out with Beckett on the kill.
And that's where they were going early in the set. It was a zone 1 and 2, and in that, maybe they'll get back to what was working early.
Sedgwick, Thompson, now Beckett. Ball. Beckett again, this is blocked out. Hey now, a 3-point set here.
Beckett just saying, get on my shoulders. I'll carry you for a bit till we all get going. There you go.
And a back row attack here by Harris.
Good ball control by Harris. She knows middle back is open. She's able to thread it around the middle blocker. Very effective by her on her part.
Here's Kapler. Beckett with the dig. Weichers, shot block. Played up. Weichers. That's where it's okay. Just hang her on the net there for Weichers, using all 6'2" of her frame to get that one down.
And she's finding those open spots. Those aren't accidents. She's looking where the defense is when she sends those two-hand shots over.
Ball, that's blocked back in. We have a 2-point set here, 17-15.
Good discipline to let that ball go and listen to your teammates saying it was out.
Western Dubuque had a double-digit lead. Now things are starting to tighten up. Beckett with the hustle. Sedgwick. Off of the quarter play, they're going to say with Beckett, she had both feet on the black carpet that surrounds the court here.
Got to protect those photographers. Kind of sitting ducks down there and protect the players.
Big point here. Weichers.
There you go, Weichers.
Paige Hendricks ready to go.
Had a really nice series so far right now by Avery Weichers. Good pass.
And Ball able to capitalize her 14th kill of the match.
Little bit late for middle closing, but it's a pretty solid block. She just powered it through.
Point, Waverly-Shell Rock, and they get the side out. So now chipping away.
It is. Tremendous job, Avery Weichers, doing that run across front court there. Now WD has to capitalize that she's out of the game.
Harris went long on the attack. It's a 1-point set here. What a comeback by Waverly-Shell Rock.
That's what high school sports is all about. WD's got to figure out who's going to be their stopper here.
And 2 touches, and we're tied at 19. Can you believe this? Waverly-Shell Rock with the monster comeback here in the 3rd set. Let's go to the Go Hawk huddle.
Guys, that's the kind of energy that we need, okay? Keep talking, keep steering the downswing now, okay? Let's go, you can keep going, okay? Make sure that you keep talking out there. Have some energy, okay? Let's go.
Coach is obviously pleased with how our team is performing right now. West Dubuque, you got to give your team a side-out play and tell them what they need to do to get out of this run. All they need is a side-out.
Not much you can say, Kathy, when you're down big in this 3rd set and your team finds the will to come back to tie it up at 19. Not much you can say because, they're doing it on their own right now.
Exactly. You know, the thing is, if they push through and take this with a force, Waverly, West Dubuque's going to really doubt themselves and make that 4th set very critical and a toss-up.
Aaron serve. And that time the Bobcats come through. They find Maddie Harris. Bobcats take the lead again.
Great approach.
We have not had a lead change here in the third set just one time. Moss to the middle.
Move it away from the single block middle. There you go. Nice up.
Beckett back row attack, handled by Moss. We're tied at 20. Can Waverly-Shell get the lead? Ashley Harn will drop back to serve. Sedgwick, the power, gives the Go Hawks the lead here at 21-20.
Outstanding jobs by Sedgwick. Just when her team needed it big time, she delivered it.
And a side out for Western Dubuque. Tied at 21.
Great roll shot to the off blocker position. Open against almost any defense.
And miscommunication, it's an ace for Ulrichs.
Timeout.
And a timeout going to be taken here by Waverly-Shell. Let's see what the Bobcats are going to draw up here. Here's their head coach, Megan Sherman.
Hey, listen up. First thing, sets up. So on a tight ball, look for her to go over. Ready for that to go over behind Maddie, okay?
That was assistant coach Libby Ganson applying some strategy there with head coach Megan Sherman. What a set here in the third, 22-21. Bobcats have the advantage. Waverly-Shell came from down big to tie it up. Sedgwick to the side, Beckett.
Oh, no.
And a net violation will tie
tip.
this one up at 22. Let's take a look at it. Where'd you see it?
Yep. Swung her arm. And it's a killer when she was tipping. You know, it wasn't necessary. There you go.
Moss able to go to the middle to Libby Lansing.
That's a side-out play. Beautiful pass. It's all about the delivery from the setter and the passer.
Western Dubuque going for their school's first ever state volleyball championship. Gonna have to earn it. Not going to be easy here in this third set. 2 points away. That gonna be long, and now we're at championship point.
When you got a great rotation front court for West Dubuque, they got several weapons to go to, and they're back to laughing. They think they have this.
Maddie
Not laughing,
Harris.
but celebrating.
Beckett.
Love that she didn't tip, that she's still going for it. Broke. That's out.
24-23, still at championship point. The Go Hawks will serve with Ellie Thompson.
What pressure on rally scoring, isn't it? You miss a serve, you lose state. Nice job, Ellie. Put it in.
Here's ball. Blocked back, and that's it. Western Dubuque, your 4A champion.
Give Waverly credit, though. They look like they could just have quit, and they did not. And that's a testament to those kids and their heart and their coaches.
Nothing in life is easy. And Western Dubuque, to get a championship here, had to earn it because Waverly-Shell down big in the third set. Battled and battled and battled to actually tie it up at 19, again at 20-21, before Western Dubuque finally prevailed here in the third set, 25-23.
Waverly kids, great sign of sportsmanship. They patiently waited while Pleasant Valley, West Dubuque celebrated to shake their hands and congratulate them. Beautiful win for West Dubuque in the Mississippi Valley Conference.
So Western Dubuque, your Class 4A champion. Pleasant Valley winning earlier today. Now Western Dubuque getting the pink title t-shirts right now. And pretty soon the hardware. We'll have the announcement of the all-tournament team here coming up.
You know, the girls' athletic union does such special little things now, like punching the ticket pick thing that they give them when they qualify for state, and putting the decal on as they advance through, and the t-shirts. Just fun new things the last few years.
Presenting awards are members of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Board of Directors. Deanne Kramer, Jim Beamer, Jenny Donalds, Russ Adams, and Travis Fleshner. Presenting awards to the 2021 Class 4A All-Tournament team is John Sanbothy, Field Service Manager for Iowa Farm Bureau. Fans, here is your 2021 Class 4A All-Tournament team. From Western Dubuque, Meredith Ball. From North Scott, Ella McLaughlin. From Oskaloosa, Faith Durande. From Marion, Avery Van Hook. From Western Dubuque, Maddie Harris. From Waverly-Shell, Avery Beckett. And your Class 4A All-Tournament team captain, from Western Dubuque, Madison Moss.
Way to go, Cedar.
How about that? Madison Moss really guided this team. You saw the impact she had here in the 4A title game, named the all-tournament team captain.
You know, we've seen tremendous setters today.
Yes.
But all four teams have just been something else.
So there's your all-tournament team. A great mix in this Class 4A class. And of course now it is time for the hardware to be handed out.
This first one's a trophy you never want.
And now fans, introducing
Until you have time to go home and reflect on your season and realize what a huge accomplishment it is to take this trophy home. And what an honor. Absolutely nothing to hang your heads about.
And now, redeeming their ticket as your 2021 Class 4A champions, Coach Megan Sherman and the Bobcats from Western Dubuque.
Ranked #1 all year in 4A. Great summer where they won the state softball tournament. Their third trip to state. They've been in this title game 2 of those 3 times. And now here in 2021, they cash it in. Western Dubuque, your Class 4A state champion.
Nothing harder than coming in #1 and holding true to that ranking. Well, congrats, big congrats, West Dubuque. You earned it every step of the way.
So it's a final. The 4A championship goes to Western Dubuque as they knock down Waverly-Shell in 3 sets. Want to remind you, we've got more volleyball coming your way this afternoon. It's the 3A title game as West Delaware takes on West Liberty. That comes your way a little bit later on this afternoon right here on Iowa PBS.
Feed them well. That's why at Fairway, we're committed to our foundation of personalized service while treating our customers like family and valuing our employees. Fairway Meat and Grocery, that's what we're all about.
By Muscle Lighting, the sports lighting specialists, providing lighting systems for you, your project, and your community.